I am understanding, intelligent, kind, sensitive, which is good for me, I think. Yeah, I have a very strange sense of humor, which is good for me too. I'm fine with it. I'm talented. I am loving. I can be caring when I love someone really, really, really. And I'm supportive. And there are a lot of good things that I can tell about myself. But if we're talking about negative, I'm procrastinating. I am really like I'm afraid of many things. I'm shy, not in a good way, you know. No, I mean, like, I'm too shy. I think sometimes I even cannot speak out or talk to a stranger, you know, if I need something. Easy to hurt if people if they are rude to me, like I'm about to cry maybe later in my apartment somewhere. And there are many, and I don't want to focus on them, please. Yeah, I can be rude too. I can be rude if I'm pissed off. I'll be like very aggressive. Sometimes I feel like really tired, really exhausted, like mentally and physically. So I'm just like, okay, this is the last show, and like, but they recharge me, and that's crazy. Maybe that's the only case when people recharge me, because people used to like exhaust me so much.
Oh yeah.
They recharge me, and I'm honestly super grateful.
So you're a big introvert then?
I'm a huge introvert. I'm the most introvert. I think that every introvert thinks that they are the most introverted people in the world, but I am like, yeah, I'm a snail in a shell, or I don't know, anything that has a shell. That's me. Yeah, that's hard to be a singer and being an introvert, but also that's a huge challenge, and it teaches me a lot. It gives me strength and makes me probably a better person, or yeah, I hope so. You can call it complaining or whatever, but you want to tell people, guys, like, I'm so like, I don't want this attention. But then some heartless people say, the people who don't really, they don't have this ability to jump into your shoes. You know what I mean? So they say, but this is what you asked for. And believe me, when I was 11, I didn't, and I wanted to be a singer. I didn't want to be famous. I just wanted to be a singer, to perform on stages. I didn't know that it comes with a lot of stress and responsibilities, and dealing with some crazy fans or some like really cool fans, or that amount of attention. Metal scene is huge all around the globe, but you know what I mean? When I go to a supermarket,
Yeah.
There's no one who can recognize me, and yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Or in the airplane, only when we traveled from city to city in Latin America, our fans, they were traveling in the same, like, they took the same flight, and I had to take pictures with them while I was going to the lavatory, you know. And it's like, okay, let's real quick.
I honestly love to stay inside, you know, to stay in my room, to be with my cat, sometimes with my husband. I love my cat so much.
Cat husband.
Yes, and if you ask anyone who has a cat, like any woman, she will prioritize a cat. I never go outside, basically. Yeah, I stay at home. I don't care. I don't socialize. First of all, just because it gets me tired, and it gets me really, like, makes me really anxious.
Yeah.
Really anxious. Ooh, I went to see Nervosa. I don't even remember how many weeks ago or something, like weeks ago, let's say. Yeah. Went to see them. There was it was really great. I love the girls. We made friends, we made friends with Fefe. Some time ago. Yes. And now I had a chance to meet the rest of the band. But I didn't know why, but that night I had a huge amount of anxiety. And I really was thinking, oh my God, and it's really obvious when I have it. I'm like this.
Yeah.
So I wanted to stay, but at the same time I wanted to go home really bad. I miss my cat a lot when I go. When
I do love
somewhere.
Fernanda though. She's wonderful.
Yeah. And so I feel very uncomfortable when I'm a guest and I go to someone's show. I don't know how to act. Because usually it's people come into our show and we're hanging out in our green room.
Right. It's like, what do I do with my hands? It's someone else's room.
Yeah. And so I'm a guest. What do I do? And so I feel really intimidated and uncomfortable and shy. Before I really try to to enter the world without any mask on my face, you know what I mean? But the society is built this way that you always have to act, sometimes pretend, sometimes be not that open,
right?
Not too much of a sincere, too sincere, yeah. And so that's why I don't go out, because I feel very shitty when I pretend. Or when I act, or when I hide, when I don't like someone. I try to hide this feeling or something. So yeah, I stay at home in peace, and talking about how do I balance these two entities? That's because a person has it. A person consists of multiple personalities.
Absolutely.
So me as a professional, as a worker, right?
Right.
Me as a friend, me as a spouse or husband or girlfriend or something.
Yes.
Me as a daughter or son. Me as a mom, me blah, 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 and so on and so forth. So, and we all play same roles, those roles, a different time, So when I'm on stage, I'm a performer. So yeah, I'm fierce.
Yeah.
When I'm off stage, I'm just a girl.
A fierce girl still, may I add.
Yeah,
I think you
especially
are.
when I used to drink, I was fierce a lot.
So you've mellowed down a bit now.
Yeah. I finally came to the conclusion who I am.
Yeah.
Honestly, and with I feel like I don't want people to expect me to be some super friendly and stuff, because I'm not. I'm kind of friendly if I feel the connection.
Right.
And
right.
if I don't feel, I won't pretend. I won't even force it. So just whatever. I'm okay sitting in my room.
Yeah.
Even alone, when everyone of my band is having fun somewhere, drinking or having conversation with their fellow musicians, and I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm okay, I'm fine. Just gonna, I don't know, as always, just look at my phone, watch some cartoons.
What's the cartoon of choice then?
Oh, that's gonna be something very old, very vintage. I stumbled upon Pink Panther, 5 hours, 5 hour video, YouTube video.
Yeah.
And I saved it for later. from maybe if I'm on a plane or I'm in my bunk in the nightliner and I can't sleep, because that's usually what happens. I'm gonna watch that and be all a child again. I don't follow anything that's like any recent like cartoons or whatever. I'm not really a big fan of 3D stuff.
The hand-drawn stuff is where it's at.
Yeah, I'm a proud introvert. And I kind of try to raise awareness with this album, you know, that there are people who are still normal, you know, and no matter what extroverted world tells you, you know, we are all normal, but we have like different, like we are made of a different material, you know, and you have to treat introverts with respect. That's what I want, you know, from people, with understanding and respect. And yeah, and it's also very important for bringing up children who are introverts. Their parents should actually take it into consideration, you know, while raising them, because like it's like watering different kind of like plants, you know. Some of them don't need to be watered like every 4 days, for example, and some of them like need to be like treated so carefully. And yeah, you know, I have to break myself every time I go on stage, for example, because damn it, I have to collect my thoughts and my energy, because really, like, sometimes I really feel like just staying home and watching TV, you know. But now I have to jump on the stage and being like entertainer.
Do you have like a pep talk or something that you do mentally to prepare yourself for something like that?
No, you know what I have? I always complain. I complain, and that gives me a little bit of relief. So I just spread it around, you know, to my guys, you know, to the musicians. Fuck, you know. I don't want. And then, okay, well, I discharge that, you know, and that's fine, you know, because it's already my job. So
yeah,
and it's important, you know. I'm like, before I became like maybe like 10 years old, I was absolutely very artistic, you know, and I loved to be in the center of attention, but then something just broke and I became like introvert, you know. And it's also important to know, especially for like children who are bullied for being different, you know, in this situation, like, you know, being introverts and being silent all the time, so they are being bullied. Fortunately, I've never been in this position, you know. I'm a shy person, you know. Only if I feel comfortable, I'm okay. I'm kind of like chatty and stuff, but usually I'm shy. I'm like hiding in my shell and in introvert, and to feel myself a beast, you know, like a strong something that unhuman and like growling, that makes me, I imagine myself like something, not someone, but being something that just like Godzilla, for example.
I was raised in a hood full of guys, you know, and that was fine for me. I really feel more comfortable among guys rather than among girls. Just because of the surrounding that I was brought, right? Yeah. But sometimes it's quite difficult to control your aggression, and sometimes you can be offended with some word or a joke, and I'm offended when people say that I'm very boyish, like a mannish, and My God, that is because of my sin. Ну скажи, ну господи, сценический образ.
Image.
Sin image, yeah. That's all. And I would really love to spend some time, with a girl, for example, to talk like about life, about some girly shit and stuff like that. But I feel fine, really. Maybe you want to know about how they feel around the only girl.
You will kill me after that. After you reveal secrets. We love Tatiana. She is our gift. She is our everything. I mean, yes. But sometimes it's quite difficult to be with a woman in a band, because women are women. They are very impulsive. They sometimes cannot control themselves, and sometimes it's a real nightmare. Yeah. Bye, guys. Yeah.
See you at the hospital.